Hello, I am Jay Barino. Welcome back. We're playing Shadows of Hatred, a custom campaign for Warcraft 3. We're on the Hellfire Citadel sub-map. So we're here to kill Magtheridon, which is its own separate quest here. We did complete the Alchemist's request, and we gave the item to Akama. Maybe I should... we get moving forward here. We got some decent items on both of these heroes. Could use some more on a Ninja, and I'm sure we're going to get some stuff for killing Magtheridon. Scroll of Healing. Gloves of Haste would be great for either of these heroes, I think.
Absolutely. Illidan is out there.
And then, yeah, now we've got the scroll.
I can wait no longer.
What's interesting here is, so we have a limited number of revivals on our heroes. Obviously, we don't want them to die.
I must hurry.
I've just been stacking on Maiev. I mean, her ability to have extra armor, being a frontliner, seems way more important. The Scroll of Regen is good just because it's out of combat healing. So what do we have in this group? It's a good thing we got all of our, +3 everything up until... Oh, nope, they're all 1-1. Okay, well, they get transported in with that, I guess. On the plus side, we got Mastery Training. We want to keep our spellcasters alive specifically, and it said that our other units would respawn at the entrance if they died. So it's really going to come down to how difficult this is going to be. Again, we only have a certain number of revivals, so let's just play it real cool. We'll make our way through. What I would like to do very much is actually turn my Mystic's Moonsight off.
We must hurry. Stand in guard. The hunt awaits.
Omor the Unscarred. I don't remember... Again, I don't remember all the bosses in these instances. Okay, there's a waygate there that's not on. I'm going to assume there's a waygate over here that's also not on. Again, I'm going to play it real cool through this. This could be very challenging. What I can see as being the most challenging is just the fact that we have to squeeze through these tiny little openings. It's going to be very difficult. So, first thing I'll do, let's buff up. Lead with Maiev. We could Starfall this as well. We're going to just run in. Going to blink in.
I'm listening. We're wasting time.
Okay, and then we're going to get Maiev away. I prefer not to use my heals where possible. You dare stand against me. Give me one of my heals. Again, these heroes, or these extra units supposedly just respawn at the entrance. Can I just say that, again, as I had mentioned, the tight quarters here are awful, just awful. The best I can do is chip away at the enemies. Oh my gosh.
We're wasting time here. Let's get going.
If we could, I mean, I don't want to use my revivals if I don't have to.
Absolutely.
So that's why, and we're also getting mana burn to all get out. So let's just gotta do what we gotta do. At least give us a fatty heal. There we go.
We're wasting time here.
My units, oh, my summons have him boxed in.
Show me the path as fast as I can. Let's get going.
I have been silenced this whole. Oh, she's doomed.
I'm listening.
Oh, it's Soulburn.
Let's get going.
It is not over. We're gonna healing. We've turned on the orange thing. That, again, it's so messy. I can't really even do what I think I need to do because it's so... Oh, there's mines here, too. Because it's just so crazy. I think I probably blinked my Evan and she got blasted by mines right away. Again, just because you're kind of stuck in these little corridors.
I can wait no longer.
But again, we do what we gotta do.
Now is the time. The guilty will suffer.
Send the sacrificial lamb through. Yeah, of course there are enemies right on the other side. All right, let's go.
Our warriors have engaged. Justice will be done. We're wasting time here.
Okay. I like that I still have vengeance here.
Speak your mind.
Okay, let's go. I know you're scared of dying. I think so. Grand Warlock Nethacurse was I think it was there was the second level of Hellfire Citadel, I think.
In position. I am the blade of the goddess. Must hurry.
Again, these engagements happen so quick and so messy that I can't even
Let's get going.
really comprehend what the enemies are doing
No problem. Excellent.
before it just turns into a disaster.
My watcher.
I'm gonna at least use my stuns here on the
We're
boss.
wasting time.
Blink over here. Fan of knives. I can't. I'm stunned.
Time. I'm listening.
Can I at least stun him? Nope. I got war stomped. I don't know.
Absolutely. The hunt awaits.
Does he just keep doing it?
Guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer. I'm listening.
He can't be stunned out of it.
Time here. The hunt awaits.
Okay, he's done now.
Time here.
I guess now I can stun him. I don't think I have a... Here, can we do this now?
A shame.
Okay, that was challenging.
Make it
Again, the
fast.
fact that my extra units survive, it's like as long as I can use my extra units to get
I walk.
some
Guide me.
damage output and to like use their special abilities, that's the most I can ask for.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Path ahead is covered with fire traps. We should find a way to deactivate it before we
Justice
cross.
will be done.
I see spike traps.
Illidan is out
Okay.
there somewhere.
Again, I like these like multi-phase boss fights, especially when you can like learn what the boss does and then kind of work from there. It's very, very, very difficult when,
The hunt awaits.
again, you're in these very tight corridors and like you want to use spells but you can't because your units are out of range because they're path blocked. Let's just hit this button and turn off the things. That switch must have deactivated the blah blah blahs. Okay.
We're wasting time
Okay,
here.
well, let's go. Sorry, Vengeance. We'll be able to resummon you soon enough. Before the next boss fight, we'll do it.
Excellent.
I keep thinking maybe I should, like, reset my hotkeys, but frankly... Yeah, and every time the Mystic Sponge comes in on autocast, we don't want that. We don't want that.
Illidan
We haven't had to use any of our resurrections. Let's just save all those for Mech Theridin.
finish the hunt.
Okay, so let's dispel this, and then we'll go in. And it'll just get recast, I'm sure. Again, this, like, Super Blink is so good. I love it.
Absolutely. I am sworn.
I really do quite like it.
I'm listening. Excellent. Illidan is out
Okay,
there
and again, we
somewhere.
just...
My watchers are ready.
There's no time.
Yeah,
to
you're
rest.
not on
Justice
autocast,
will
that's
be
fine.
done.
Okay, so who has, like, the dispel...
I await your
Does this
command,
dispel... It
Vanguard
says dispels...
Dominion.
No, not you. Where is my...
We will find justice.
Removes all buffs.
Certainly.
It's just a dispel. It's not... I'm... You know, again, it's buffs and debuffs, actually. But that's fine.
The end draws near.
Do I have any summons or something that can, like,
I'm
sneak
listening.
up the
We're wasting
ramp?
time here.
I don't like just
I
walking
shall
up ramps.
Let's get going.
This looks like maybe there's a little more open space.
I'm listening. No problem.
A lot of value out of space in here. Again, I wish that this was a larger map and the arenas were bigger because again, it's nigh impossible
I await your
to actually do
Have you reached
a lot in these fights.
We must hurry.
So at the very least we can do this. Spirit Link and
I'll
Spirit
get there on
Link.
time.
I'm listening. Absolutely.
And then why don't we lead with a silence?
Excellent. Justice will be done.
Then we're going to move in.
I will finish the hunt.
Blink. Do this.
We must hurry.
No problem.
Stun him here. Let's just keep him silenced where possible. Let's just lock him down. Or we can be stunned. And then he can do that.
I am the Iron.
Well, it was good in theory.
We're
It was
wasting
really,
time.
it was a really good plan in theory before this. I think this is, I think it's that one. That War Stomp is like a massive radius.
Let's
true horde will prevail.
I really should reset my hotkeys after every single one of these because, like, I'm like going through trying to click on my units and stuff. That's no good. Break, break, break.
Now is the time.
Scroll of regeneration. I mean, that's used out of combat, which we don't really ever need.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Replenishment, at least I can get some mana back. Again, it's just kind of funny because, like, when would we ever need out of combat healing when we get our units back for free? So let's do this.
Now is the time.
And this.
I'm listening.
And this. And this.
Illidan is
And then
out
break
there
this.
somewhere.
And we got his key.
I await your command.
We must hurry.
It's possible we need... Yeah, we're going to need 2 sets of keys to get through here. So why don't we go and we can use that.
The hunt awaits.
Oh, I didn't even
Now
hit
is the
all my
time.
units with
The guilty will
the scrolls.
We're wasting time here.
Here, real quick. Let's
Haven't reached a verdict. Show me the path.
turn you back on mana and give me one of these.
We're wasting
And then
time
drop
here.
this.
I am the Iron Hand.
And then give her... Where are you
I'm
at, a
listening.
ninja? Give her this.
Illidan is out
Use
there
it.
somewhere.
Pick it back
The
up.
hunt awaits.
We're going to head back to the entrance. We're going to use the key to get it out of our inventory where there will presumably be another locked door, but now we can go to the other side. Wasn't one like one side... This was like blood halls or blood something. And then the other was the ramparts. And then the inner part was called Shattered Halls. And that's where you fought Kargath. And then, like, if you went underneath Hellfire, you could fight Magtheridon. And he only had a couple trash mobs, and there were no other bosses in the instance, in the raid instance. But when you were in Blood Halls, I'm just calling it that. I think that's what it was called.
We're wasting time
Some,
here.
blood something.
Illidan
And
is out there somewhere.
the last boss, which I think was that, I think it was the Warlock that we killed, like here. You could see Magtheridon underneath that area, which is pretty neat.
All
right, let's go.
Our warriors have engaged the enemies.
Okay, and let's go through here. I mean, just regular Felguards, don't make me laugh. Okay, let's quick save. We haven't had to use any of our revivals. Again, I'm saving those for
We're
Magtheridon.
wasting time.
The question is, will Magtheridon reset each time? I think I remember Brogik. He was like one of those floating weirdos. Interesting
There's no
concept
time to
here.
rest. Let's get going.
Let's just hit him
No
with one of
problem.
these. And then one of these.
Justice will be done.
Never mind.
I'm listening. No problem.
Back up. Oh, those are some like real big hits.
Got it. Next to the trees. I'll get him on top. Let's get
The
going.
spirit linking conjunction there is also really good. Do this.
Illidan is out there somewhere. Now is the time.
I'm going to use Vengeance because I see a trap coming up here, so we're going to just use Vengeance to, I guess, sort of cheese our way through it again.
I'm listening. Show me the
Got our
path.
Priestess back, which means we get our HP, or our HP, not our mana. You know what here? Avatar Vengeance, just go ahead. Maybe we can't deactivate the spikes. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, we just have to kill these guys. Tome of Intelligence, cool. The thing is, like, I do like to spam Maiev spells. You can get a ton of use out of those.
The hunt awaits. The guilty
So
will
I think that's
suffer.
how I'm gonna do it.
The end draws near. Ashal Theridas.
But I also
We're
obviously need to
wasting
stack a
time
lot of
here.
damage on her
Now
too.
is the time.
Cool. I have to be careful though, because like we can't go overboard with just tomes on Maiev. We want to make sure that we beef up our
For the Watchers.
other friend as well. Also, I lost my Avatar Vengeance because I did that.
I will finish the hunt.
To be fair, I would have gotten like a hint
Let's get going.
where it was like, we should find the deactivation switch, similar to what we got at a
Let's get
previous
going.
previous
Absolutely.
point.
Excellent.
These are relatively simple to avoid, but I'm going to go through,
Absolutely.
not one by one with every unit, but at
Excellent.
least with my heroes. That's a pretty gnarly
We're
group,
wasting time
but I
here.
think we'll be
I'm
fine if
listening.
we give them a stun here. Kill the Necrolyte, blink in, fan of knives. That should roast them pretty good.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
The blink has that minimum range for a reason, that's for sure.
The end draws near.
I await your command.
We're wasting time here.
All right, cool. Oh, I didn't use the
The
key
guilty
like
will
I said I was
suffer.
gonna, but that's all right. Use
I will
that.
finish the hunt. I can wait no longer.
Can always leave it on the
Show me the
ground as
path.
necessary.
Make for the trees.
Let's wait for one more cycle and then get these units through.
Let's run. Make for the trees.
Formations are not on, so we should be able to make it through. Why did that... Let's check. Let's just wait one... Okay, I was gonna say,
Just do it. Make for the trees.
just do it. Go. Go. Okay, we're good.
Just do it.
The hunt awaits.
Move on up here, do this.
Guide me as fast as I can.
Heal me,
No
please.
time to rest.
Kellydon the Breaker was the boss of the blood halls or whatever it's called. You know what? Just lure the, I'm tired of fighting up these awful ramps and stuff. Just bring them on down.
We must hurry.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike.
Get a fatty dispel. A ninja use Starfall. Blink up to the top. See if we wipe out these casters first.
What is this? What have you done? You'll ruin everything!
I remember that voice line very well.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Okay, move in, please. A ninja pick this up.
Justice will be done.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty
Stun him.
Alike in this hunt.
Get vengeance out.
Let's get going.
I don't even know if I can.
Absolutely.
Get out.
Just as you deserve.
Okay.
No problem.
This is awful. Again, these tiny little corridors. I mean, we killed all of his guys, but like you have to go up a ramp through this tight corridor right into into the fight. It's very difficult. Do we kill the shrine first, or do we kill him first?
Justice will be done.
Okay, so let's
I
go
will
back.
finish
That was
the
fine.
hunt.
One resurrection is fine. So let's go back. Maybe all of his fire guys will despawn, but honestly, I
The guilty will suffer.
kind of doubt it. We'll see. We're down one resurrection, I saved him up through the first side. It's just these fights are just such a crapshoot. I'm telling you, it's just so hard to accomplish anything. Oh, fucking hell. These fights are just such a crapshoot because
As fast
the arenas are too small. That's my feedback. I don't think these guys are going to respawn. I think they come from the shrine. Oh, no.
in position.
Show me the path.
Maybe that
I'll
that
get
huntress
there on
was just a
time.
little too close.
As fast as I can. Let's run.
Well,
Make for the
you know what?
trees.
I'll take it.
Let's run. As fast as I can.
All right.
There's no time to rest.
He's still spawning
Illidan
more
is
of them.
Out there
I
somewhere.
await your command.
Justice will be done.
Maybe he's capped at the number that he can have out. We can only pray.
Justice.
Whoop.
I can
Just
wait
started
no
killing my own
longer.
priestess.
We're wasting time here.
Oh, nope. I don't think
Justice
so.
will be done.
Oh, no.
This one.
Move up the ramp! Jesus Christ!
Illidan is out there somewhere.
I await your command.
We're wasting time here. Now is the time.
I'm listening.
has fallen.
Excellent. Show me the path. I wish I had a weapon. What? I await your command. Absolutely.
I think maybe I'm supposed... I mean, I know I have resurrections, but I think I'm supposed to... I think I just need to get everyone up there. That was the biggest issue.
What news?
Turn that off. I think we'd be better served just giving us some links.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
We're gonna move up.
Justice
We gotta
will
blink
be
in
done.
here and do one of these.
No
Give him a
problem.
fatty stun.
Absolutely.
We must hurry.
Which way, Max? Let's go.
Don't just run into it. This arena sucks. This arena sucks. Alright, so I guess we could draw some of those fire guys down to us to kind of clear them out before we engage the boss again. Let's do
Justice
that.
will be done.
I'm listening.
A ninja, you're gonna be our
No problem. Absolutely. No problem.
sacrificial lamb.
Illidan is out there somewhere. Justice will be done.
Let's
Give me
get
the
going.
correct spell. Do these count as summons? No, they don't. Of course they don't.
We must hurry.
I'm the blade.
Guide us. Standing guard. What news? Your man.
Okay, this should help.
Illidan is
That
out
will
there
help.
Somewhere. The end draws near.
How much, I'm not
The
sure.
guilty will suffer.
No, he just keeps...
In position.
Justice will be
I'm gonna run up. I'm just gonna get up. I just want to get up the ramp and right-click this idiot. And we're gonna put him in shackles.
We're wasting time here.
Please. Oh, I can see how it's not on cooldown.
Let's get
Let's see.
going.
I am the Iron Hand of Justice. Understood.
I'm listening. Absolutely. Our champion has fallen.
Thanks. I hate it. I mean, we've got the respawns. We gotta run all the way back to... Like, it's weird how well I did on the first try.
The hunt awaits. The end draws near.
How may I serve the goddess?
Illidan
I really wish that worked. It's such a bummer that it doesn't.
I await your command.
The best maybe we can do is silence him earlier so he doesn't blast us with that lightning. I'm just not sure, to be completely honest.
Justice will be
Let's
done.
get going. Absolutely.
Illidan is out there somewhere. Now is the time. I can wait no longer.
I await your
Guess
command.
that's something.
I'll get there on
Lunar shields.
Excellent.
We must hurry.
I await your command.
Can stun him one more time before she dies. That would be ideal. Keep him stunned.
Our champion has fallen.
Justice will be done. I will finish the hunt.
Speak your mind.
Oh, I thought I got the stun off before that.
We're wasting time here.
No. Focus him.
The end draws near. The guilty
Okay,
will
and then we're gonna run away for
suffer.
now.
Now is the time.
Oh gosh.
I will finish the hunt.
Okay, so we're gonna run away for now. We have to get the key. We're holding a key. What I'm gonna do with a ninja.
Excellent. No problem. What news? As fast
Let's
as
come on
I
up here, and then a
I
ninja
await your
drop. Oh no,
command.
she's got an open slot, so we can run her up. Did he drop anything else? The shrine might drop something, so why don't we just drop this for now,
Excellent.
and then run her up.
Illidan is
Maiev will slowly heal. It keeps spawning them.
Which
Okay, I
way?
guess we'll send everybody.
Just do it.
I just don't see how killing that shrine would have been any faster, because it's got the fortified armor. It would have been a lot more difficult to kill that. Because these things spawn at an okay rate. They only become a problem when you die the first time. And then they just keep spawning and spawning and spawning and
Let's get
spawning
going.
and spawning and spawning and spawning.
Absolutely.
That is just
No
bad
problem.
news. We're not going to make it, so let's wait.
I'm listening. Absolutely. No problem.
I like to see
the
it.
hunt awaits.
Excellent.
Please. Okay.
Let's get going. No problem.
Okay.
Guide me.
I don't even want to think about what Magtheridon's going to be like.
Illidan is
At the very
out
least,
there
we got
somewhere.
Maiev out. Who cares about my other units? Just run in there.
I await your command.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
I'm listening. Excellent.
Justice will be done.
Absolutely.
We must hurry. I can wait no longer.
I just keep blinking back and forth. It's the best I can do.
I await your command.
Okay, bust this thing up.
Show me the path.
Standing
I
guard.
serve the goddess.
It's too bad that these don't count as number one. They're not summoned, so they don't die, or like they don't despawn.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty and the innocent alike. Speak your mind.
Oh, they didn't even drop anything. That's too bad. Okay, so
Justice will be done.
a ninja grab this, and then we've got a scroll of healing, which you can use on Mag.
The hunt awaits.
Okay,
I will
let's die on
finish
the spikes on the
hunt.
way out, shall we?
I can
I'm really
wait no
excited about it.
longer.
I hope you are.
The guilty will suffer. I will
What am I
finish
doing?
the hunt.
Okay,
Now
let's
is
go.
the time.
I feel like, again, if I had some
I
better
can
room
wait
to
no
maneuver
longer.
and that the entry into the boss
The
fights
end
wasn't a
draws
nightmare,
near.
I would be
will
enjoying
finish
these
the
a lot
hunt.
more, but it's
Now
just
is
such
the
a
time.
tight squeeze into fighting any of this stuff. It
Wait
really
no
makes it a
longer.
chore, unfortunately. Kalidon and Porungski.
I await your command.
Illidan is out there somewhere. The end draws near.
Show me the
Okay,
path.
we've got
We
their
must
ults up.
hurry.
We can enter the
I
arena
can
with
wait no
vengeance.
My watchers are ready.
Oh, I just dispelled a negative buff on them. Whoops. Turn that off.
I'm listening. What news? Let's run.
Anti-magic
your
potion is
command.
interesting. I think having that on a Nindra while she channels
We're
Starfall
wasting
would be
time
really
here.
good. I don't know enough about the mag fight in the
Now is the
original
time.
iteration of the game, to be
We must
honest,
hurry.
to like
I will finish.
know what I need to do for this.
Shaltharadas.
I am born of the goddess.
Justice will be done.
God, Fan of Knives is so good.
I
These units die, they just come back, so it's fine.
I am the blade of the
Show me the
goddess.
path.
Let's do it.
What? Let's get going. What news?
Okay, and then run these ladies up here and see if we can just engage
must hurry.
him.
I'm listening. No problem.
I want the scroll. Oh, let's get up and use the key and then backtrack and grab the
Absolutely.
potion. How about that?
We're wasting time here. The
Oh
guilty
gosh.
will
Okay, so
suffer.
here we go.
The hunt awaits.
Let's get going. Excellent.
Okay, he's silenced. He has some sort of
Justice will be done.
area thing on.
Finished.
I think this guy is the boss of the... Yeah, because he's got the... Okay, I remember this. He's avatared, so I can't...
We're wasting time here.
Your days are
Okay.
done.
Absolutely.
He has a
No
passive
problem.
bash as well.
Absolutely. No problem. Our champion.
Oh my god. Okay, Nazan is dead.
The hunt awaits.
My lord will be the end of you all.
Okay, let's just move up and collect the things that I wanted to collect. And again, we can channel Starfall. That avatar with the passive bash and the Stormbolt was mean. I mean, again, there's no I could know that's what he's going to do. I
We're
tried to get
wasting
away,
time
but
here.
yeah, no dice. Use this.
The end draws near.
Pick this up. Pendant of Energy is
The
great
guilty
for
will
her, I
suffer.
think.
Let's get going.
Let's go and open the gate.
Excellent.
Hopefully that doesn't immediately trigger the fight to start, but we'll find out.
No problem. Excellent.
It didn't.
Absolutely.
Quickly come and grab. It did.
Wretched malignant sons.
No problem.
It seems we have to defeat these warlocks first before we can kill the demon. Yeah, so that's what the anti-magic Starfall is for, dude.
Excellent.
All right, so grab this.
Justice will be
Then they
done.
shall feel
await
our
your
wrath. How's the
command.
avatar's gonna despawn here soon? So I just quick save. Let's just get in there and see what happens. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
I'm listening.
This is a slightly larger
Absolutely.
engagement.
No problem.
At the very least, pop this and then this.
We're wasting time here.
Let's get Avatar back out.
I'll get them on top. Moonlight shines upon our guilty and innocent
I
alike.
think this is the best. This is the best opportunity we're gonna have to win.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Let's get going. Excellent.
I'd like that spiked collar very much, please. I'm unleashed. He's unleashed. Thank you for releasing me. Now die. Okay, that one was voiced. Hit him with this.
Excellent.
Pick up the spiked collar. Hit him with that. Pick up the scroll of restoration.
They'll never know what ends I
Give him one of those.
I await your command.
The hunt awaits.
I'm listening.
Okay, so I think, yeah, so the ceiling's gonna like break,
Be done. The guilty
and there's a lot of flame strikes.
finish the hunt.
So are we avoiding the flame strikes or are we falling boulders? I think just the flame strikes.
Draws near. Now is the time. The end draws near. Now is the time.
Kind of penned in over here, this isn't good.
I will finish the hunt. The end draws near. Now is the time. I will finish the hunt. The end draws near. Now is the time. We're wasting time.
No problem.
Give him the fatty stun.
We must hurry.
Just give him one of these.
I await your command.
And when he's close to getting out, we just stun him again.
Excellent.
Not stun him, but silence him. If all he can do is attack like normal, it's no problem.
I'm listening. No problem. What news? As fast as you can. Then guide me.
Choker of Endless Pit.
Will be done.
Let's get going.
With the demon dead, Illidan's fell orcs will wane in time. Now, let's get out of this vile citadel. I'm sure Akama needs our help outside. Whew! Lordy! Very well.
I await your command.
What does that do? Increases armor by 8 and allows the wearer to gain life with each attack. Alright, so that's gotta be Maiev, right?
Illidan is
So,
out there somewhere.
why don't we give one of these +3 items to a Nindra and then trade that out? Right, and then the mantle we can pass off to Akama as well before we finish the map.
Damn,
that was not easy. I mean, the Magtheridon fight was fun, admittedly a little quick. Like, I think maybe, okay, so there's two parts to this that make it particularly challenging, right? So, number one,
I will finish the
the arenas are very small.
Let's get going.
Number two,
Absolutely. I
um,
await your
the
command.
boss
Wasting time
abilities
here.
and stuff, like, I would prefer the bosses had
Illidan is
more
out there
health,
somewhere.
but did less damage with everything that they did. Because, again, it's very difficult to have any sort of actual battlefield control to an extent because you can barely get in the arena before things go crazy. You notice the Magtheridon fight went a lot better, and I actually was able to use my abilities because my units were in the fight and ready to go. Whereas a lot of the other fights, no, there was just no. It didn't allow me to do that. Unfortunately, it was just tough. Okay, so Akama's already over there. We got to go and buy some zeppelins. Looks like he did buy some zeppelins.
Wilds.
So cool. That's good for him. I guess I don't need to give him this mantle if I don't want to.
Justice will be done.
Which way?
And again, it looks like he may win the map for me. The last thing to do, so let's send everybody up here except my heroes who I'm going to send down here. Oh, there's a gold mine over here. That actually would have been great. I didn't know. Let's send our heroes over there and see what we can find. Looks like Akama's not 100% sure where he needs to go. If we can get over there and give him that mantle before the mission ends, that would be cool, but not necessary. I am concerned that my allied heroes will end up selling stuff at a certain point, because they do have a tendency to do that if they have access to a shop.
Town needs help.
So if we're lucky, they won't have access to a shop. So as we learned in the first mission, this gets a little goofy because purple, I think, is supposed to be having pressure applied to them from both the left and the right. The difference here, though, was that they were able to kill yellow themselves before brown seemingly came online. I feel like at the very... It should be a stalemate. Like, I really don't like seeing timed maps where you can't really judge how long your allied base has to hold on, because then you run into situations opposite of what we saw here, where there's a small chance where your allied base might just get completely roasted faster than you could do anything. Right, and that's equally bad. You don't want that to happen.
Justice will be done. We must hurry.
Gauntlets.
I'm listening.
Justice will be done.
Again, we'll do some item juggling here
I will
later.
Finish the hunt.
Guide me. Let's run.
Right, so like I guess it's like sort of testing it until you accomplish a stalemate would probably be the best option, because if you try to tilt it too much in one side's favor, without making it extremely tightly balanced, it's going to be very, very difficult to properly. Oh yeah, he might do this himself. He might kill himself on spiked barricades, and then I won't be able to give him the mantle. And look at
Let's
that.
get going.
There you go, Ninja.
Absolutely.
We're wasting time here. The end draws near.
So other than the Magtheridon portion, my allies actually finished this map for me,
Now is the time.
which is fine. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Okay, cool. So we're ready to go. And I truly did like the Magtheridon portion. It was just very, very difficult to get into those arenas. Looks like Kargath and his forces retreated. We won't see his cursed face for a while. I must say your timing was impeccable, Akama. If not, with your aid, we could have been overwhelmed by now. I'm pleased for that, but the credit isn't mine alone. If not for Maiev and her comrades, perhaps I wouldn't have been able to make it. I and my warriors are grateful for your help, Maiev. We are indeed in your debt. Likewise, I'm not one to turn down allies, General, and to face Illidan, I need more than my own army. Now, with your forces, we can deal with our attack on Illidan. He already ruled this world long enough. I can't wait to dispose his wretched body into the abyss where he belongs. It would be better if we discuss our plans somewhere private. Illidan's servants may still linger about. If you say so. Let's just meet in my base. Are you certain she is worth trusting? I only see vengeance in her eyes. I see no reason not to. Besides, she pursued Illidan before. I doubt she would be of any help to us. I just hope so. Well, all right. This one was kind of a weird one, if only because I feel like the outcome wasn't necessarily what was intended. Mission 2, at first I thought that, and now I realize it was exactly how it was supposed to be. And when I got used to it, it was fine. Same with the beginning of this one. The pressure is pretty tough at the beginning, but it becomes very easy after you destroy, like, just one base. Pressure is lifted immensely off of you, and by that point you have probably, 100, well, not 100, it's not StarCraft. You probably have like 50 supply of army that you can just go and wipe a base at your leisure. So you kind of, again, it's just kind of the result of designing a map where there's a lot of enemy bases that send constant pressure to you. It stops the player from being able to really accomplish anything early game, and it forces you to kind of wait around, and then when you are ready to move out, if you can kill one of the enemy bases without getting steamrolled by the other 4 that are on the map, you're just going to roll straight to victory. So I guess the skill, I think, in accomplishing these maps really comes down to how you're going to take up that first enemy base. And once you do that, you breathe a sigh of relief and you say it's over. Unless, of course, you have to enter Hellfire Citadel and fight enemies that are in tiny arenas. So let's watch Interlude March of Destruction. Hours later, Illidan and his forces arrived at Hellfire Peninsula and regrouped with the remnants of Kargath's forces. Lord Illidan, our forces are on the move. They will reach Shadrath in no time. Where's Kargath? He's tending to his wounds, but he'll recover swiftly. Make sure of that. We'll be needing him and his orcs on the front. He's far too valuable to lose. Yes, Lord Illidan. I don't know if you know this, but Magtheridon was slain shortly before our... The Warden was behind this. It seems they're trying to cripple your army, Lord Illidan. Perhaps now is the time to wash them out. I've been patient, but we can't ignore them much longer. We have to deal with them one way or another before they disrupt our plans. If Kargath's words are true, Akama and his allies may still be here. My Naga and I will deal with them personally. I'll leave it to your hands, Vosh, by any means necessary. Do not fail me. Of course, Lord Illidan. Pardon me for being late. Something came up. Care to elaborate? Some political unrest in Tempest Keep, but I've dealt with it already. Lord Illidan, surprisingly you're here. I didn't expect you to rally your forces personally. I mean no ill, just curious. I thought I will deal with these pests myself and see it done swiftly. You do well to watch your tone, young prince. I do not tolerate such behavior. Forgive me, Lord Illidan. I've been careless of my words. I think we've discussed more than we should. Leave me and join the others now. Something's up with Kale. Perhaps the fell magic is starting to gnaw his mind. I wonder... Where the hell is Akama? I can't afford any more delays. Calm yourself. He'll be here any moment now. I've been curious for some time now. How come you're not sharing the same features as Akama and his men? I was expecting that the allies he was talking about were something similar to his own. That is a rather complicated story. Indeed, Akama and his men were much like us in the past in terms of features, if you say it that way. However, their transformation was due to some unfortunate events. A plague struck my people in the past. A plague? Unquestionably, that was the case. It happened in the midst of our war against the Orcish horde many years ago. Using their war machines, they bombed us with this plague, suffocating us within our own walls. A red mist which burned and choked many of my people. Is this canon? Is this what happened? The survivors weren't lucky, for they soon were struck by the red pox, which transformed them into Krokul, or Broken, and then eventually into Lost Ones. The others shunned them and treated them as outcasts. They soon left from us after that tragedy. Your people's tale is tragic, General. However, Akama and his men must have had it worse. We've been mending our relationship with them, as you can see. The past will remain unchanged, but I cannot say the same with the future. And when Akama called for our help, I cannot decline that. It was unusual for him to seek our aid first, but that extinguished the uneasiness between my people and his. Now, that satisfied my curiosity. Akama surely is taking his time, isn't he? He's here. I almost thought you wouldn't show up. I was held up, sorry. At times like this, time is of the essence. Now, Akama, before we... What is it this time? Hi, General. I bring a misfortune. Illidan's forces seem to be on the move, heading somewhere. On the move? Somewhere? Tell me exactly. I'm not certain, but it's better you see for yourself. What is Illidan planning to this time? Bring us with you. A large army of Illidan marching its way to the southwest. Southwest of Hellfire Peninsula's Terrakar Forest, if I'm not mistaken. But why would he need a vast army for? That can only mean no good. A large army towards this direction. It can only mean... Oh no, he's off to Shatrath. Could it be? Is there no other reason? I'm sure of it. He intends to wipe our home out, and along with it. Clever move, cutting off his opponents from their very roots. We must go before it's too late. I have to warn Adal and my people. Better we back ourselves. This place is not safe at all. What the? It's easier to catch prey when they're distracted, isn't it? The army's grand march was a fine bait. It made spotting the worms way easier. I knew your victory here was short-lived. Now you'll all die. Damn it, we were caught unprepared. Steel yourselves. There's an opening up ahead. We can go straight into that burrow. We have no other choice. Quickly, now go. Get them. Hurry, General. You're going nowhere, General. Akama, leave me. You'll never succeed, bastards. The light will prevail. Save your prayers in the afterlife, fool. Oh, bummer. Ah, that traitorous Broken managed to flee before I could get my hands on him. Should we pursue them any further? Should you know, this burrow leads to nowhere. It's a dead end. Well, that was a mistake. Seal it off. Bury them alive. Illidan will be pleased if they are dead. Moments earlier. Pitiful. I knew you wouldn't disappoint. You said you can cure my people to our addiction to magic? Or am I making a mistake again, like when Illidan promised he would? Ha! Do not compare me to that lowly demon. Unlike him, I know more effective ways to harness fell energy than Illidan withheld from you because he did not deem you and your people worthy. You and your elven kin were only tools in the war against the Legion and his and any other enemies. And what would you like me to do? I ask you but a simple task. Abandon Illidan and join me, and in return I will teach you the ways to end you and your people's suffering. Your offer is an enticing one, but I need more time to decide. You'll have my answer in due time. I am an impatient one, but I'll consider it. Remember, Elf Prince, betray me and I'll see to it you and your people will never be cured. Huh. See, what I thought was that Kil'jaeden was going to assist us out of the cave and use us to kill Illidan, which might still be what happens, actually. Alright, well, thanks so much for watching, everybody. I've said my piece about how I felt about the maps. Again, the Hellfire Citadel was really, really cool. It's just the bosses and all the ads around them do such a flurry of damage so fast, and it's such a mess getting into the arenas that it kind of takes away from, I think, a lot of the work that was put in place to make them actual boss encounters, if that makes sense, right? You can't really interact as well with them just because it's very difficult just getting into the arena where, again, it feels kind of messy at first. And maybe that's intended, maybe I'm interpreting that wrong, and maybe that's like, it has to be that way in order to make them slightly challenging. But like, the Magtheridon fight felt a little easier, but I had more fun with it. Not because it was easier, but because I actually was able to use all my units to do the different things that I needed them to do, as opposed to a lot of the other fights where a lot of my units died before they could get in and do anything. So that's kind of the takeaway there. And then again, I've talked at length about how, this idea of like, oh, it's you and you're surrounded by 4 enemy bases and they're all attacking you with small attacks, constant pressure. Really, really fun at the beginning, and this is just a formula that most real-time strategy games have not really figured out. Again, the fun and hard part is killing the first base, and after you do that, it's just like a 20-minute cleanup. I don't have an answer for it. It's just something to kind of ponder on and, you know, sort of muse on solutions for future real-time strategy maps. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.